Hello there, back again, Angry Welshman. I hope everyone's having had a lovely new year, and hope everyone's keeping safe with this whole pandemic thing going on. Um, I've had some news yesterday of some person I knew very well when I was in school. He was 86 in a care home, who died of COVID the other day. Lovely man. We used to call him Wishy Washy. He owned like a bus company. And apparently in the same care home, and actually about 5 or 6 people also succumbed to COVID related issues. So yeah, I'm not taking all this fake COVID stuff from anyone, and I'm not going to do COVID videos because I'll just probably scream at at the screen. So that's something. But I hope everyone's keeping safe. Hope everyone in America is safe with all that crap going on with the Capitol building, and I hope none of you actually took part in that. I hope not, anyway, because that was just ludicrous. God, America's a crazy place. But, well, okay, it's enough of that. Let's get on to this. I do have a Level Earth Observer bit in this video near the end, but it will take about 20 seconds to go through it. It's a tiny thing. It's such a mic drop sort of debunk. That's why I chose to do it. He has put a new video out yesterday, but again, it's personal incredulity essentially with him again, where he asks about bubbles or ice crystals, and he asks the question where they come from, and then basically starts laughing and says it's all ridiculous. Well, let me just answer that quickly. Adam, the ice crystals probably came from inside the rocket that were dislodged when the rocket released the satellite, and because the rocket's in orbit, they then got released out the back. Done. They're not water bubbles. They're just ice crystals. So where do they come from? Probably from inside the rocket, from in which the camera is connected to, you moron. Right, done. Okay, I will get to the proper Level Earth Observer bit near the end. This is going to be quite a short video, I hope. But this is from a chap here called Flat Out Truth Terry R. Iker. Incredible. Thank you for teaching us the truth. See you in the sky soon. What, you wishing him to be dead? Holy crap. Appreciate your dedication. I can't believe they removed the last one. Keep shining, brother. God see you all. Good grief. People actually believe this stuff? It blows my mind. But he talks about basically the sun and the moon. So I'll leave it play out.
Now would you look at that? The sun and the moon in the same sky at the same time.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal. Absolutely, completely normal.
I did a little research on it. You know where the
Well, did you know?
moon's supposed to be at right now? It's supposed to be over Australia.
Yeah.
And that's all fine and dandy, but there's a problem with that.
Oh, is there?
Do you know what's between the United States and Australia? Half the earth.
Half the Earth. Huh?
Of a globe. Half of a ball. Wake up, people. The sun and moon rotate above a flat earth, just like the Bible says it does.
The Bible actually doesn't actually state that at all, though. But hey, let me on again look. You see his video. It's more about looking at stars. That he comes up with some sort of rubbish about angels flying inside light or something, even though if you use proper optics, you don't get this sort of effect. All you're seeing here is the light, not the object, the light come through the being distorted through Earth's atmosphere. Okay, but here we go. Let me get back onto his birthmark. Now we see claims now that he saw the moon in America and Australia. So yeah, okay, and it was a bit of a problem for him. Okay, this was something I found because I tried to use Google Earth, but when you zoom, no, not Google Earth, Google Maps, sorry, with you know, using the 3D model, the actual globe model. But when you zoom out, you can't see the landmass very well because it puts that atmosphere effect over it, so you can't really see it. So this is something I managed to find quite miraculously. It's quite a nice little thing, actually. And they got different models as well. You can show axial tilt. So that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Okay, right. They do Earth rotation. I was trying to do it. I was like, stop. I was like, stop rotating. I was like, you're ruining my video. And I was like, oh, okay, I can just stop it. But there we go. Right, okay, so he's got a problem with the moon being seen. It's like half the Earth. But dude, you're not thinking about how far away it is, and you're not thinking three-dimensionally. Right? So here's Australia. So you claim you did a bit of research, and you can also see the moon in Australia, right? But what he's thinking is that basically the moon's here, if you know what I mean. But he never actually explains why he can see it on a flat Earth map, though, at the same time, because the moon's supposed to be that far away, but never mind. Right, so let me rotate this around. So you can still see Australia. Oh, look what's poking there, look. It's America. Well, I'll be darned. Rotate it around, rotate it around. I can still see Australia, and now I can see a lot of America. Right, there's Australia, there's Australia. Let's put a bit of axial tilt on there, maybe, just to make things a bit better. Right, well, there we go. I can still see Australia. So the moon will be still seen at quite a rate, and judging by the angular size, let's see if I can find it. Right.
At the same.
So it's not that high in the sky in America. So if I go back to here, so possibly it's around about there. But look how much of America is visible. So, like I said, the moon is probably basically right out towards my end. You know, it's basically past my head. That's where the moon is, and it's even further out than this. So it's even more prevalent. So if it was closer in, then you'll probably start to have a problem. But it's not. It's really far out, which is so basically seeing it in Australia and seeing it in America at the same time is no problem. Okay. So basically, and he brings up something right here near the end.
The Earth is flat and stationary, as it has always been.
No. But how much curve are you expecting on the horizon at this altitude? And I would like to point out that your hand's not flat. It's curved there, look, see? It's curved. See your hands there? It's curving down towards the fingers. But then, you look at this. So if we were small enough, this is what a marble would look like if we were on it. You see the point? Right? Okay, right, now on to Level Earth Observer's quick video. I'm not going to play any of his audio because his voice aggravates me so much. So basically, he's talked about Felix Baumgartner's balloon. So it's 127,000 feet high, and apparently he says Felix's horizon, according to Earth curve calculate, should be 438 miles away. So according to the globe maths, Felix's horizon should be 127,661 feet, 24 miles below his eye level, or 123 London shards below his eye level. Lol. I don't really understand what's lol about that, but yeah. So let's go on to, pardon me. Let's go on to metabug calculus. So distance 438 miles, viewer height 127,515 feet. Right. So let's have a look. Refracted horizon. Let's have a look at that. It's not going to be much refraction at that height. Geometric horizon, 437 miles. Is that what he says there? 437 miles. Well, 438 miles. It's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much. Even refracted is quite high. But yeah, rounded up, that's 438 miles. Geometric drop, 24.3. 24, there we go. So yeah, everything matches up for the time being. But what you're missing here is the geometric horizon dip. And basically the pure angular size result. So the angle between eye level and the horizon, or the angle between eye level and the bottom of the target, is 6.3 degrees. Right? So let's go back to this. Do you honestly think at a distance of 438 miles, are you going to see a drop of 6 and a bit degrees? I honestly don't think you would. Now I would like to stress, flat earthers like to claim that this is the horizon, but it's not. Right? the horizon, by definition, is where the sky meets the ground, right? But there is no sky. We're practically in space, which is why the sky has gone from blue to black. So this is not the horizon, especially not that light bluish sort of colour there, right? So the actual geometric horizon will be about what? That's what, 1 or 2 degrees, right? And then there's probably more going further down, so it'll basically go another couple of degrees. And even by looking at this, how can you possibly tell that that's eye level? Because, hey, his head, right, is higher than the centre point of this circle. So his eyes are above the centre point, which is above the horizon. So he's not looking at eye level at all, then, is he? Right? So if you're having difficulty visualizing 6 points in degrees, this is how much 6 degrees is in dip. So that basically means that the actual horizon line would be about here, maybe. You know, the actual, because obviously don't count this, don't count that. But if it was at eye level, seeing that this camera is pointed directly at his face, or so I would like to point out, the horizon would probably be around about here. So again, you're eyeballing it. What observations and what sort of mathematics have you done to prove that that horizon is at eye level? And flat earthers keep on using this, even though, like I said, like I've just stated, the horizon's in the middle of the circle here, but obviously his eyes wouldn't be. Otherwise, he'd be sat much further lower. So again, there's a mic drop debunk for you, Leo. And I'm not putting your name in my title video. I'm just not doing it. Done. So there we go. And there's a few things that I did come up. Actually, just to finish off this video, I came up with that. Figured out that thing. Well, this isn't the horizon, is it? It was just a concept I just literally figured out the other day. That's not the horizon, is it? Because the horizon is where the sky meets the ground. So that's not the horizon. Technically, the ground would be about, what, 127,000 feet below that. So it's not. The actual proper ground is probably, well, it could be where the bright white bit starts, or could be even further. So it's a couple of degrees it's a couple of degrees lower already. And then there was something that came to my mind the other day about chemtrails. All right, just bear with me for a second. Why is a long-lasting contrail more of an issue with them than short-lasting ones? Because the only reason why you can't see it is because the gas is dispersed. Yeah, but the gas is still there. It's just dispersed, so you can't see it. So why is it an issue if it's long-lasting? Because I thought the whole point of geoengineering is that it would disperse and cause issues and all this kind of stuff. But if it's long-lasting, that means it's just sitting there. So it's becoming lesser a problem. But even if it's dispersed and you can't see it, well, the gas is still there. It's just dispersed. It's spread out. So if it's long, why are long-lasting ones more of an issue than short-lasting ones? You see my point here? But that's the end of my rambling. I've made this video a little bit longer than I need to be. Right. I'm sorry if this video is again a little bit rubbish, but I hope to do some more videos at some point. But we'll see how it goes. Okay? Right. Hope to see you all again soon. Please keep safe. Please don't murder anyone in America, presidents or otherwise. You know, just everyone keep safe. Alright? Please don't fight. We don't want another American Civil War on our hands here. And I don't think, you know, I think Britain is probably not going to help on that matter. But we'll see. Okay? Everyone, have a nice time. Good afternoon.